question for you, babe. If it ain't love, why does it feel so good? Why does it feel so good?
Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another Clash Royale episode. So, imagine you wake up one Christmas morning and that legendary you've been waiting for forever basically finally appears in the shop. Well folks, at the time of recording this, I had the goal and it was actually Christmas morning, so I woke up really happy that morning and I got to buy the Lumberjack, so I was really excited about putting him in my deck here. So, in just a sec, we'll just go over how he performs in his first match, or his debut. So I hope you all will enjoy the video. We'll start it in just a sec. Alright guys, so we're here in the match here and we're up against a level 10, so it's supposed to be even. But folks, I think this was after they first introduced the epic requests on Sundays. Now that was really nice of them to do and introduce into the game, but look at this guy's card levels here. I split the minions. That's my little trick there folks. If you're ever playing Miner and you run minions, split the minions in the back and just see how they reacted honestly. So my opponent here has a pretty high level witch actually. It's like level 6 and the giant is level 9 by itself, so it was pretty scary honestly for me. But I just happened to drop the Lumberjack at the same time he dropped his Dark Prince, and look at it go, man. It's just tearing up that tower there. He even, actually no, I think I was the one who zapped there, but I did it kind of late. Honestly, I failed there. But yeah, look at that. Look at the difference in damage compared from my tower to his. I took almost this entire tower with just the Lumberjack alone. I mean, I zapped, but it didn't really get the Lumberjack any extra swings. It should though, if you time it right. You'll be pretty happy with the results. Now, his Prince was very, very scary. Honestly, Prince wrecks my deck. A Prince and a Hog Rider in the same deck? Man, that's just really annoying. And out of irony, that's actually one of the first types of deck I used to run early on in the game when I just started. Yeah, I used to run Prince and the Hog Rider and just use like one of them the entire match. Learn the enemy's counters and their defenses, etc. and how they reacted, and then right as it's coming down to the end, like in double elixir, and I bait out the defenses again with either Hog or the Prince, I just send the other one down the other lane and they really never expect it. Now if you can do that with any other card that you have that's really fast paced and just applies a lot of pressure, you might come out pretty okay with it. So my opponent here, he's just gonna ignore the tower going down on the left and just commit to his push. Now look at this. He has the freeze as well. The freeze was very scary. This time I managed to save my zap for the Prince charge, but I couldn't send my Valkyrie on the witch. Thankfully she was just tanky enough for the minions to clean up the witch there. So that didn't really end so badly for myself. And he lightnings everything down on my side just to get everything out of the way. And he's just really just chipping away with that lightning honestly. Now look at this. I placed this Inferno all the way in the back here because I knew Dart Goblin was just released and Orange Juice Gaming just made a video about how a Dart Goblin could outrange an Inferno tower like a Royal Giant. So look at that. That Dart Goblin was just placed at the bridge there and it couldn't do anything. So with that folks, we just take the win here really easily honestly. I just managed to barely get the 2 crowns because of his little mistakes and assumptions. So I hope you all enjoyed that fight there. It was really exciting using the Lumberjack. I'll have another video with the Lumberjack in just a sec, but here's a blast from the past. Okay guys, so we're back. So this is a little old video here that I had made really long ago. I mean, I still have a lot of these to kind of put out there. I just never got the time and so many things just happened. I just had to skip ahead honestly, and I just was hoping to find the time to continue them later on in life. So in between some videos I'll have these little old memories so that you can see how it was like before some updates and how I used to play before I got a little bit better than what I was before. I'm not the best player guys, honestly, don't ever think that. I might make some good plays now and then, but I'm still learning just like all of you. So while you're here, I hope you all can learn a trick or two from me. So my opponent here, he realizes I have the Miner now that I revealed it, and yeah, I was not conservative at all. Back then, I was just really gritty for chip damage. Well, not even chip, I used to just rush, and that's not a good idea. But the way the deck worked here, I could defend pretty easily with the poison, the Valkyrie. The Spear Goblins and minions were just good air defenses and really nice cycle cards, so I could just keep sending stuff back onto the enemy side there really quickly. And my opponent here, he's also running poison as well. So I don't think I revealed the poison just yet, but I wanted to keep it a secret so that if I was to send my miner and he decided to pump the same lane, I could just poison everything. So when you're playing with a pump, you really want to avoid placing it on the same side your enemy is pushing. If you notice they have some decent damage on the tower, don't do it. It's just a horrible idea, and it's like asking, just take my pump, please, take it. So as he just drops the pump and the ice wizard there in the back, I send the hog in and I get the Spear Goblins to lock on the tower while I'm doing some poison damage. So that pretty much does a lot of damage, honestly, and it was very valuable. And the bomb tower, folks, I know I haven't used it in recent times much, probably in a draft challenge here and there, but the bomb tower was an epic card. I mean, it's rare in rarity, but the bomb tower is a really great card, guys. If you've never given the bomb tower some love, now might be a good time to try it out, even though Lava Loon decks are pretty annoying to deal with when you have like only minions and Spear Goblins as air defense. But generally, if you're having trouble with Hog Cycle decks and Trifecta, Bomb Tower for the win, guys. Bomb Tower for the win. The Bomb Tower, it wrecks many pushes like that just so easily. And there's nothing your opponents can do unless they can freeze it maybe at most. But even then, the Bomb Tower and its splash damage is just really great overall for killing pushes. So if you're not a fan of the Inferno Tower and you want a good defense, the Bomb Tower should do you some good. So as this match comes to overtime now, I'm just gonna try to chip away at this tower here with the miner and a hog, just honestly rushing at it. And the Hog Rider, it was pretty much my win condition for this deck. I mean, the miner was good for chip damage then, but the Hog Rider was honestly just the best thing in the deck at the time. So I hope you all enjoyed that fight there, and we'll get right back into another Lumberjack fight in just a sec. Okay guys, so we're back. I want you all to pay attention to the top right of my opponent's screen here. Well, the top right of my screen. So my opponent places down, but look at this. It's actually hidden. So I want you all to just take a closer look at that, and honestly it's a pretty nifty trick if you want to try it out yourself. So just look at this, guys. So my opponent just sends the thumbs up and immediately places the pump on the emote there, and it's just actually going to hide the pump just for a brief second. Now in my hand there, I had already dropped the minions and I sent in the miner after, so I was able to see when he dropped the pump, and I was playing with sound, so it was a little bit easier. Now I know I said this was going to be a Lumberjack fight, but I thought this would have actually been better instead. So I'll try to throw one in at the end of the video again. But yeah, that there, my friends, is like a way to hide your troops and anything that you don't want your opponent to see. So if you run like a princess or a pump, something that's fairly small but valuable, or even a hut, depending on the size of the hut, you might be able to pull it off. So yeah, you have to do this on the left side. It only works on the left side because that's where the emotes show up. But from your opponent's perspective, it'll look like from their right. So yeah, that's how it'll work, guys. You place on your left and it'll appear on your opponent's right. So what you want to do is just time the emote just right, so that, like, let's say the thumbs up or a laugh maybe could just cover the screen the same time you place right at the back of the arena tower. You just have to do it at the back. It doesn't work on the sides really so much. You can fit a lot of things, honestly. A pump, princess, ice wizard, witch, what else, guys? Maybe a spear goblin hut, furnace. There's quite a lot of things, but a golem, I'm really doubtful. I don't think that quite cuts it. So if you're ever wondering where I learned that little trick from, just to point it out to you all and just, I don't know, give you all a better idea about it, there's a guy on YouTube called Spencer23. Now it was in a really old video of his, and I had actually watched it at the time. So only recently, when going through these old recordings, I actually noticed someone else out there trying these little tricks. people have tried the rocket barrel as well. It's basically where you throw a rocket at your opponent at the same time with a goblin barrel, and if done correctly, you basically hide the goblin barrel because it travels at the same time with the rocket, and the rocket just makes so much noise that you don't hear it coming. So even if you play with sound, it's not gonna work out, guys. So yeah, you just want to cast the goblin barrel a little to the back of the arena tower and the rocket just a little bit in front. If done correctly, you'll probably spook your opponent there. And yeah, that's gonna be a good game here, guys. I'm sorry if I distracted you all from actually looking at the fight, but I just really wanted you all to know much more about that hidden trick there that you can pull off at the back of your left tower. So this time, I swear guys, I'll get the lumberjack fight and we'll see some more gameplay with it. So I hope you all will enjoy it. Alright guys, so we're up in this last fight here and back with my actual current deck. Yeah, with the Inferno Tower, the Lumberjack, the Ice Wizard, everything's here. So this is a more recent fight compared to some others that I might show, so you might learn a few things more, or you just might enjoy it a little bit better. So my opponent here, he's rocking a Hog Rider Freeze deck, but as a twist he also has the Lumberjack and the Elite Bobs. Yeah, Elite Bobs Freeze, and the idea of the Lumberjack raging up the Elite Bobs, it's pretty dirty honestly, and it's very, very annoying. So if you all are looking to annoy your friends, try this deck guys. It's 100% legit, it's gonna work, I swear. So yeah, the Rage Elite Bobs honestly is just so annoying to deal with by itself. So imagine the Lumberjack charging in, you just managed to finish killing him, and only to realize the Elite Bobs that was supporting him, they just get raged up and tear through your defenses even more. So it's not pleasant at all. Now I want you all to look at this here. I zap everything away and the Lumberjack gets to the tower there. So every little swing works out, but I think I ignored his push basically and lost my tower. I was just trying to commit. So I think he told me well played, or I told him well played there. I really didn't pay attention to that honestly. But yeah, my opponent now, he's just going to give me lightning value honestly. Because look at this, he sent an Ice Wizard because I sent mine just as a reaction. So as I just think about what I'm about to do, he drops his Elite Bobs and I cast lightning. So it pretty much sends those Elite Bobs to nothing on the HP. I get a strike on the tower. Now I know I didn't hit the Ice Wizard, but I'm cool with that. No pun intended. Yeah, I know it's an Ice Wizard, but forgive me folks. Mistakes are made, but sometimes some things work out better in the long run than others. So he drops his own Lumberjack here now on defense, and I'd say that tower is pretty much within one lightning's reach of dying. So I'm getting ready to use my defense properly here. Now he swarms the Inferno Tower with the Skeleton Army. Now if you're playing Hog Rider, Elite Bobs, Royal Giant, I don't care what it is, if you're having problems with the Inferno Tower, here's a very, very annoying and low trick you can do to just annoy the daylights out of your opponent. When you have a tower down like my opponent did just now, you want to cast the Skeleton Army at the same time as the troop you're trying to get past the Inferno Tower. Now, if done correctly, your opponent will just be in a world of hurt because you can't send the Inferno Tower properly because everything's just moving all over the place. Now, unless you had a Valkyrie down before, you're screwed, guys. Or Tornado can help you come back from that, honestly. But yeah, this has happened many times before, and honestly, I'm still not quite used to fighting it myself. So if you're from my clan or one of my friends and you're hitting this, you didn't hit it from me, and you're probably not going to want to try it out on me. I'm totally not going to get mad about it, I swear. No, seriously guys, I'm not going to get mad about it if you tried. It's a good skill. And look at this, I also spawn killed his Ice Wizard there when I was just hovering the lightning. Now that was amazing, folks. I gave up on using the Inferno Tower honestly, because I know he was going to do that again. See, he did it again. Now folks, that was just really annoying, but I gotta keep going, right? So with the Lumberjack heading out in front and I send in the mine after, everything's just gonna get raged up, which is why I love the Lumberjack so much. So as the timer really runs out here now, there's nothing he can do really. So while Lightning and the Valkyrie manages to swing and do some extra damage, and that's just Tao down, folks. So I hope you all enjoyed this video today, and consider getting the Lumberjack actually. It's a really decent card. If you can afford to get one for free, try it out sometime and let me know how it goes down in the comments below. Thanks again for stopping by everyone, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Peace out, guys.